Okay, what is up, guys? We're. I've had a weird idea. Hold on. So like, let my voice ring out a bit so I can hear on the audio test. Okay, audio test is a go. So, I was sitting here in creative mode. It all started because I thought it'd be kind of cool if I could turn bows into guns in Minecraft. It did not work. You can't apply sass effects to arrows. If I give it like speed 1000 and just fly off. Anyways, I forgot. There's these guys now. New update. The creaking. But the kind of issue with these guys is that they're really weak. Granted, they do die instantly. That's just because it's daytime. That wouldn't happen if you were actually playing surround. But like, look at these goobers. I'm looking at them. They got a bit of a strut. Like they take a bit. Like I'm sitting here completely safe right now for a good solid couple seconds. I think they're stuck. But even if they do let me hit them, they're not hurting me. I think it might be because it's daytime. Hold on. They hurt me earlier. Attack me. I don't know why they die instantly. I think it's because I summoned them. Attack me. There we go. Now, I do have Regeneration 4, but you can see they're only doing a couple hearts of damage. These are the worst guys ever. They're doing like, there we go, now they're really hitting me. But they're not doing much. So that's not fun. So the plan for today is make maybe possibly like a maze or a map. I'm not really sure which. I think a maze would be a lot cooler, a lot more scarier. We're just going to use execute commands and make them just absolute units. I'm on controller, so it takes a bit for me to type. I could grab my keyboard, but the setup I'm rocking right now makes it tough to do that. So execute at, we'll just do double. The emojis kind of bother me too. Emojis, I think they're just called creaking. I don't think they have any special name. Yeah, I'm like fumbling right now. I think the building's gonna be fun. I don't know if I'll finish it today, but it doesn't seem like that huge of a minigame. Right now, I am in my giant minigame world, which was weirdly created because of the Dirt Burger from Fortnite, and like I don't think I've ever played Fortnite on the channel, but I'm not even that huge of a Fortnite fan either. Like I don't play a ton, but I like Dirt Burger. Now it became like a temple. Like I'll show you guys in a sec. If I get this command done. But it's just this giant world based off the Dirt Burger from Fortnite. But yeah, tons of mini games. Maybe I'll make a video on it one day. Anyways, no checks. We could check if they have a certain name. But I don't think I'm gonna use creaking anywhere else. Run effect at self, and first one we'll probably do is just speed. Make them really fast because actual Weeping Angels, which is what they're based on, I presume, unless they're based off the SCP, but I don't think so. They're like really fast, so you always gotta be looking at them. These guys, they're not so tough because it's, you know, Minecraft's a kids game. No kids play this. I thought it was a really weird addition. It seems like just a really shitty mod. I don't like this update, but let's see, gotta make this cool minigame. Now we're just gonna speed for 3, and then we could do 255. We could give them max. I don't know if they need max or not, but let's see what it's like if they have max. Speed. We'll do it this way. Oh, at all. That's my bad. I did it wrong. It doesn't really matter. Oh, okay. Update it matters a little. Alright, retype that. I put at all instead of at E. Thought maybe effect was specific to players. Doesn't even. I don't know why that'd be the case, because I don't know. Quick fix, quick fix. It only lasts for 3 seconds. I don't know why I still have it. Oh, it was running the whole time. Okay. So now these guys should have, like, speed of bajillion. Yeah. Okay. That's more like it. So. They'll tense up. I'll remove the effects later. Oh my god. I don't think they can control themselves. Like, that was, like, pretty much instant. That's what we want here. I think I'll lower it a little, because it seems to be kind of glitchy. But I feel like that's what we're looking for here. Like 100. I don't know, I feel like because they're, like, confined, so it's kind of hard to test. Let's start small. Let's start small. Give them speed 5. Like, that's still really fast. Like, let's watch what speed 5 guy walk around. Come on. Do something. Like, that's still really fast. Like, that... I looked away for, like... He kind of runs past me. These guys aren't coded the best, I'm pretty sure, because I don't think they're meant to be actually, like, very dangerous. But, like, this is quick. Like, if this guy would actually hurt me at all, I'd be pretty scared. See how the lion takes him. I'll count out loud. I'll get a stopwatch. I'll get a stopwatch on my phone. I don't care, Duolingo. So he's pretty far off right now. So far off, in fact, he's in on my radius. Okay. Stopwatch. I don't think I'm in its aggro already, that's what I'm gonna be honest. I think I'm too far away. Needs to, like, tense up. Oh, they don't have a very big range. You go, like, right here. Took about a second for him to reach me. So I think this is good. We'll give it, like, a little more just for funsies. I don't know why he's not attacking me. I don't know if it's because it's not naturally spawned. Because the ones earlier were. I'm not sure what's up with that. Well, we'll give him speed. Yeah, speed 8 is probably good. Okay, so next one. We can just copy this one. So I'm going to type that. Good stinky controller. It's just too slow. Oh, dude, this one will give him, like, strength of bajillion. Because they're super weak, which is not good. Strength. What's strength 8 like? I guess I should keep it at the current value. You guys have strength? Yes. Oh, instantly killed me. Okay. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm in Spleef. This is the temple. Very burger away. We got a giant Durr burger. This was kind of like a project I started working on. I can't remember if this was AJ's idea or not. Because we have, like, black market games. Because in a little out of bounds secret area, there was a Biggie Cheese chapel. And so I turned it into, like, the black market games, where it's, like, legit out of bounds, like, outside of the world. And there's, like, volleyball and ice boat racing, which are all uncompleted games. The ice boat racing really had potential, or the other one. Oh, that one's kind of lame. But this one really had a lot of potential. But it never really got around to finishing it. It was kind of fun, though, playing. But you had to play in creative mode, because the boats would go off the map a lot. This was fun. Maybe I'll revisit it. Maybe I'll do this on the stream one day. I even had the Tokyo Drift music. This one seems to have blown up, but I think this one probably works. As you can imagine, it's incredibly annoying. But there was a command. One of these commands somewhere activates every single one around the map at the same time, so you have like a universal music. Anyways, also some Splatoon. This is a main game. This one's completed. A lot of fun things here. Let's back to what we were doing. Should set my spawn. But that is good. I don't know if I want them to insta-kill you. But I feel like they should, right? Because, like, they snap your neck. In Doctor Who, I don't think they always kill you in Doctor Who. I think sometimes they kill you. But in one of the episodes, they just time traveled, which is kind of strange. Not set word spawn. Set my spawn. Slash spawn point. There it is. Spawn point. So yeah, this is good. They still kind of have a bit of a delay. Like they don't like quite kill you. Like they just sit there. Like they're inside of me right now. I don't know why that's the case. Maybe if I do summon creaking. Maybe this guy is like superior. I think they're the same. Yeah. Let's get like that heart thing that they spawn out of. I don't know why that would change it at all, but resin clump? What the hell is a resin clump used for? I don't like this new update. This is the least Minecrafty update ever. Oh. Oh. That's nice. I still don't like this update though. This is like 2017 mod. No, leave the cat alone. Such a mean dog. Okay, I was in the dog spot though, so it's probably the cat's fault. Okay. How do I get like the creaking heart or whatever? Probably just look it up. I don't know if it is called the heart. I think it is. Creaking heart. Do something. How do I make it do stuff? It's your child. I don't. I don't know. I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know why this would be any different. Not sunset. I'm supposed to like turn orange. I don't know, but I'm destined to make this minigame. So I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be a fun little thing trying to survive. Maybe you'll have it where like you're trying to get to an objective, or maybe you're just trying to outlive your opponents. I don't know. I'll work that out later. But for now, we just need to get some super creakings. So this should be a naturally spawned heart, this one. Because when you set block them, they're natural. I don't get it. Murder me. I'm looking at the ground. I wonder if the speed is making them not be able to hurt me. Like they're like overshooting. Which would be stupid. No, these guys just suck at their job. Oh, now they kill me. I had to like run into them though. They seem to be doing it better now. Yeah, now they're more reliably hitting me. Okay. I don't know, that was just kind of weird. It's working now. But maybe that was because they didn't have any speed. What if I give them speed again? I feel like once they killed me once, they got the hang of it, you know? Like, they learned. That might be the issue. They might not be able to attack, like, once I'm inside of them. So they're like, they don't account for how fast they are. Kill me. Come on. Okay. Maybe I should give them less of a speed boost. Maybe that will make them be able to... I guess they kind of already are sort of fast. But they're not like Weeping Angel fast, you know? That worked. They're still pretty quick. But they just like sit here like... Is it because like I'm looking at them technically? Or if I look at the sky? I don't know how to like... not be looking at them. Because like I feel like when they're fast they overshoot. So they like... they go in front of me by accident. I don't know, it's working. Let's just keep increasing the speed till they can't kill me anymore. Or we just keep it at 3 for now. And then we build like the game. And then we'll like change it accordingly. Because this is working with a bunch of them, but like what if it's just one? Just how the game will probably be. I'm working better, I should keep it just one. I don't know, let's build the game. And also let's hide the particle effects since they're really ugly. Something I try to do with these games is I don't use like packs or mods or anything like that. I think it kind of ruins it. It's like, oh, I built the super cool thing, but the whole thing was coded, so it's like you couldn't do it yourself. Now, I have kind of steered away with that because I have a Five Nights at Freddy's project that I work on every once in a while. I started using texture packs to make some of the textures because it really amplified it. Because what we're doing before is we're using map art, but the map art had a lot of issues. So then all we did was we changed out the map art, but then I kind of started overdoing it, where some parts that really didn't need map art, like we didn't use map art on before and wouldn't have, and just use like a different block. I was using custom textures, but I mean it looks fantastic, so I don't know. It's like a megabyte pack. Anyways, something I noticed. Why is the inside not pale? Why is it like dark oak? Why don't these do anything? Like, second question, what the hell? Doesn't matter. Anyways, we need to think of an idea here. Or probably because I think I'm streaming to myself, and I'll probably make it into a YouTube video. Because I don't have a video for this week, because I still don't have my fucking PC, which is sitting on the floor next to me right now. I was actually messing around with it today. I think I'm just going to bring it to a repair guy, because I don't know, man. There's a repair place pretty close to me. I'm stumped. I like building stuff, I like doing my own things, but I think this is the time to call the professionals in, you know? Because I have been without a PC for, I think, almost a month now, probably longer. It was when Grounded 20 Days came out. It was a little bit after that. It stopped working. I got a new part. And I think that was like a month ago, which really sucks because me and Ninja really got on the roll with making those, and we had we really wanted to keep doing it. Yeah, a month ago. That's tough. Anyways, so maze is probably the way I want to go with this. I might go pretty simple. And just like make these the walls for now and probably upgrade it later. But I want I could make it, right? Where there's like, there's maze stuff going on. And then I'll make it randomly generated, so somewhere in the maze there is like a button or something like that you gotta find and hit it. And then if you hit it, everybody gets reset and you get the point. You know? So like all the creakings get killed, or maybe they get left where they are. I don't know. Depends how you make the spawning. I think that'd be kind of fun. You know, multiple round stuff, maybe like first to 10 points or something like that. It's like an objective. Do these guys care if I'm in creative mode? I don't think they do. I think they just do what they want. Yeah, they don't. So that's an option. We have to make like some pretty wide, have like at least 2, but probably like 3, like wide hallways. 2 might be better. I don't know. And so we got this whole space over here. The cheesy tracks things over here. Shouldn't be a problem. You know? Because like we could go all the way to the pirate map over here. This thing is not that good. But it's a nice little detail, so. This is in the captain's lair. Right in here. That skull's atrocious. But everything else is pretty good. You know, a little bit barren. But for a single little detail on one game, I think it'll do. You feel me? You feel me, chat? I think you do. Anyways, design time. So I think the way I'll do this is I'll make a layout, and then I'll use commands to just like shoot up all the way. I'll put like just place spawn eggs on them, and I'll shoot up all the stuff. Yeah. Okay. First things first. Let's make a nice little border. Do it like right here. So I don't know. I'll go 25 by 25 at first. I might put the best one. So we can use slash fill. Cause to make a ring, you can use slash fill all the tildes, and then we'll just do 25, 25. Let's do this -1, so it's below me. And over here, we just do -25s. And then if we start it to be hollow, because it's only one like layer, it'll just carve out the middle, I think. Unless it's just gonna make a flat cube of pale wood. Which would not be cool. But it's probably fine. Okay, yeah, there's actually a pretty high chance it just makes a flat slab of pale wood. It's pale oak wood. There it is. Okay, so I have made an oopsie. I was meant to do 50 in one direction. And it did make a slab like I thought it would. Okay, so now we're going to do this, so we're going to do air and destroy everything. So that idea did not work, and we shall do the long way. I also destroyed the command blocks I used. But it's not that big of a deal, because I used a structure block to copy it, so I can just copy it back to existence. So in the end, not that bad. Not that big a noopsie. Joe just gets so scared every time I do like slash fill something really big. He's afraid something that's gonna happen. I'm just gonna destroy the entire map we're working on. And you know, it is a fair worry. Also, 25 is definitely not big enough. Let's do 50. I don't know which way this is going, I'm gonna be honest. Hold up. First coordinate positive, second coordinate negative. So I'm glad I checked. Okay, forgot to change it back to wood. I don't think he has creaking. Was it pale wood? Pale oak wood. Positive 50. There we go. Nice big arena. I don't know how creaking got out. I think that was the 225 creaking that I summoned. Okay, nice big arena for us to plan. Now we just could make a grid pattern, to be honest, and go from there. That would be kind of lame, but let's try it, you know? Make a nice little grid. Wrong one. Oh, god damn it. Oh my god, I might have to shoot myself, chat. I'm just fumbling left and right. This one. There we go. Hold up. I'm like having trouble seeing the two gaps. Cause we're gonna. I think 2 wide hallways is gonna be better. Because it's gonna feel more claustrophobic, I feel like. And you're less likely to see him coming. Unfortunately, this did not work out perfectly, and we have like this little extra bit in the edge. But we might not go with the grid pattern, so I'm not going to fix it just yet. I'm not like super like positive this idea is gonna work to do a grid pattern, and like I don't know. Let a brother cook. Cause I feel like it's just not gonna feel very. It's not gonna feel like it flows very well. But at least it'll be something to start us off with. Oh, that's such a good change. If you do the same command over and over again, it doesn't like put it in the queue like 50 times. It just keeps it as one. That is a fantastic change. Thank you, Mojang. I was thinking in my head while I was doing it a bunch, like, man, it might be faster just to type a new command than to go find the old one. It used to take so long to get back to the command if you just hit one like a bajillion times. That's a great change right there. They made a lot of good command block changes, except for the one where, well, it was there were some positives, but you can't copy and paste stuff on keyboard anymore because now it pulls up the Xbox menu. But the plus of this is that it shows you the commands. Like, it gives me queries that I could put in, like gives me little info things, like I could put schedule, weather, or help. And that was kind of a plus. It was helpful for kind of figuring stuff out. Anyways, this is the idea here, chat. It's just to kind of form hallways by doing this. You know? That's my work, actually. This doesn't seem too bad. So I can just go around making pathways wherever I want. You include a little extra bit in right there. We don't have to use every single tile. We can have like these little bits that got nothing in them. Yeah, I think this was a good idea. I like this a lot, actually. It's a very simple way to make a maze. This is a bad spot, though. It's a big stretch. It's not good. I have like put them in for a little loop right there, you know, so that if they run in there, they're completely fucked. If they go down this path at all, actually, they're completely fucked. So we could connect it here. Yeah, we should. No. Let's connect it over here. Don't go down that path, chat. Yeah, it's probably won't ever play this map, but don't go down there. I don't know. I kind of feel like I should connect it somewhere. Yeah, I'm gonna. So I'm gonna do this because I don't really like the way that turned out. There we go. Even got a little Among Us in there. That just lightens up every map. So it's so much better. This is the strat here. I'm really glad it's this. It's got like a nice big like highway sort of feel, you know. Do a little loop around. Some nice big non-tricking path that just kind of goes around the whole area. Make sure I got like a lot of curves in there though. Sure, it's very windy. Give the illusion there's a lot of places to go down here, and really there's not at all. Some of this action, you know, change it up a bit. There's one random big room. No, that gives this place too much, like, knowingness. Like, oh, this place is over there. So, like, that's why they lose track. We need to have, like, no landmarks. Really gotta confuse them, you know? It's looking good so far, you know? Looking very maze-like. I do say so myself. And I do. That's why I said it. It doesn't even confuse me anymore. There you go. Trying to make it feel like a little bit more connected, because right now it's really not. Even some of this weird action in here, you know? Offset the grid in a single spot. No. Well, if I do it other places too, then I can keep it. Chat, remind me to go back there in case I don't do that. I'm not digging this right here. What if we do this instead? Like a daytime too. There we go. Nice and bright. Maybe not actually. We'll keep the mood going. Too many straights over there. What I really should do is just expand this by one. But it's like too late now, you know, I've already committed. But it's actually like 51 by 51. But there's like a random extra bit. Because when you go 50 out, you're going 50 out from your character, you're not making a 50 long trail of blocks. You know? You feel me? If not, you should. As long as I give consent. You know? Oh my god, I'm just so funny, guys. I'm so funny. Over there's kind of like the last spot where we need to put in some maze area. And we can fit in some more in other places as well. A little trick path in there. This is looking good. over here's our last spot to put in a bunch of mazes. A bunch of tunnels. Hallways, perhaps? But if that whole place is a hallway, you know, because hallways are meant to lead to somewhere. But if all there is more hallway, is it really a hallway? Big question. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm gonna expand this out, but like just this area. This will really confuse them, you know? Oh, I gotta do this. Okay. So now this way, I can open it up down here. Because they won't know that this is the border. This could just be some random other area. Because they're going to be randomly placed. Along with the button. So we also got to mark out some spots for the button. Actually, I did not have that, like, in my mind now. And also, now I'm thinking about it, that's kind of unfortunate that maybe we'll make, like, a pad of gold instead of a button. Because now I think about it, it's incredibly unfortunate that I made this 2x2, because if it was 3x3, or like a 3 wide, you could have a button perfectly placed. But with the 2x2, it's always going to be on one side. It's okay. We'll figure something out. Yeah, a little crossroads. I think this is the only crossroads where it's 4. I try to avoid big intersections. Which, I'm not quite sure why I would, because then it's like, instead of just picking left or right, they have to choose left, right, or forward. That doesn't mean we have to, oh, there's another crossway right there. And then one right there, okay. Because if there's only one of something, you have to replicate it. Otherwise, it's just strange. Speaking of, get rid of this. Okay, this is a pretty fire maze in my opinion. Actually, I'm not liking this spot. I feel like this is like when I first started, and it's very long and not snaky like at all. Just not what we're going for here. I can bring back this spot. Huge. There we go. Much more turny. The Among Us is still there. Among Us preserved. Don't worry. It's almost catastrophic. The Earth would have exploded if the Among Us was gone. I don't know why there's a frog. But, like, who are we to dictate his life? You know? Okay, this is looking good. This is looking good. So now, we need to put in spawn points and button points. And for button points, I'll use gold, and for spawn points, I use diamond. I don't know how I'm gonna, like, do this. But first things first, let's get rid of all the connecting bits on the insides, so we clearly see where we need walls and where we don't. And we can kind of just obliterate this whole area. Make it look a little less cubic. which it is a giant cube, so it's kind of how it is, but I guess it'll look better when it's done to not have any extra blocks. Says necessary chat, trust. And that's every unnecessary block taken out. Yeah, it is. I don't know if there's like a system I have going on here, like where to place them. I think it's just where I feel, you know, and I feel like putting a spawn point right here. I don't know how that broke 2 blocks. That is really unfortunate that it is not 3x3 now. Maybe I could have 3x3 rooms around the place. And those could be spawn points and button areas. And there'll be a lot of them. And this map is intended for 6 people, so we need to have 6 spawn points. Because every game's perfect number of 6. But there's no... This one uses 3 people, that means there can be 2 rounds. Also, this game kind of blows around like that. And this is team v team, so it'll be 3x3. This one is a free-for-all. But mainly why it's 6 and not 4, because a lot of them... Well, this one calls for 3. Are like teams, is because this one, this giant one, is best with 3 people on each team. This is like an old version of the map that went kablamo, and it had a lot of issues. And what happened was that the way these worked was that you'd throw an item into a micro earth hopper, detect it, and then it would shoot TNT at the cannon. But I was like saving, I had them on a structure block, like the entire ship on a structure block. And so every time I make a change to the ship, I would save it and then load it, thinking, right, it's just replacing the blocks or whatever. But it wouldn't destroy the minecart hoppers, and it would just continuously place more. And then I'd save that with like, so let's say I got 6 minecarts. I save it, I load it. Now there's 12 minecarts. I do some additions. I save, I load it, and there's 24. And then I continuously do that until there's like 30,000 minecarts, and the game runs at 2 FPS when you're near there. I tried to airstriking it. That really didn't work. It was so laggy that when I tried to do the /kill with the Minecraft hoppers, it didn't work. I had to sit there and try breaking them. It was bad. But it's fine now. This is no longer a lag zone. There was like, yeah, this thing down here. Caution, lag, contamination ahead, because once you got behind this point, your game would stop working. Anyways, back to the minigame. I keep getting sidetracked. I don't think we make this. Because like right here, we could very easily make a 3x3 little area. And like right here, another one. But they need, I don't know, the kind of issue with this is that you are just like, it's sort of luck based. Because if, let's say, this is a button spot, you only have to make 1 turn and you get the button. But like, if you need 10 points to win, then there's gonna be fast rounds. So I guess it wouldn't be that bad. But I feel like there definitely should be, like, you have 2 players swap next to each other, but not. This is gonna be a bad spot. I don't know, guys. To be honest, I could just, the button we might do that with, but for player spawn points, I can just make them teleport to the middle of the block. So we'll just do a pad of 4 to show a player spawn point. That works, okay. Let's just get some player spawn points up in here. I should grab some ones in the middle too. I kind of generally put them at dead ends, but it would not be terrible to have some. So we need 6. We can only have 4, so I might get some of those. We need 5. We can have 6 over here, but then I'm also gonna go back and destroy. I'll be this one. So I put this one here second. And we will instead. I'm not really digging this. This is just. It's curvy, but it's like. It's a little better. I think put somewhere over here. Right in the middle. Right here. I'll just replace the floor. I'm not sure what we'll replace the floor with. We'll replace it with something. Even though these two are really close to each other, the path they get to each other is actually snaky and long, so it's okay. I'm also gonna turn daytime now. It's looking good. It's looking good. I don't know how Creakings despawn, but I don't think that guy ever will, because I spawned him in myself. Maybe we'll put him out as misery, maybe he'll just chill there. I don't know. Okay, so next is button placements. Now, buttons cannot be put in the middle of blocks. So, maybe... Hear me out. They'll, like, be on the wall. Instead of on the ground. Like, because the way I imagined it is that somewhere you would just encounter just like something like this, and you'd click it, and bam, another point, everybody gets TP'd back. New round begins. That's something I think you need a plugin for, and maybe I'll look into, which granted that kind of goes against my no mods thing, is something to like register player names for stuff. Maybe this is already in Minecraft. So like when I hit the button, it says my player name in chat or like on your screen. Does CreeperJimin3 hit the button? Or like CreeperJimin3 has won? You know? Like in the commands. Because you can't do that, I don't think. Like you can't be like, say, at player, like the nearest player. I wonder what if you did it in quotes. Hold on. Title. Slash title. This is how actual coding works. Where like if you want it to say, for instance, like the word point, at least in Python, you put just point on something, but if you want it to like be the variable point, you put it in quotations. What is title raw? I don't get what title raw does. Title raw, or title at all. Title. At player has won. No. Oh my god, it does work. What? I swear I tested this before, and it did not work at all. Okay. So. This is actually huge. I thought that didn't work, but apparently it does. Maybe they changed it. Because over here, this is Leafy Ladders, the kind of like a King of Hill style game. I wanted to have it so it would announce who won. But I think my issue with that was I needed to like... How does this activate? Pushed. I don't. This is if somebody... Well, I could do it like this. So this isn't really bad what we're doing right now, but I'm just going to do this quick fix. Execute as at self at everyone if score where is it? PTS for points. Score PTS 24. It's I'm just looking chat. Players test app player. At self PTS 24 run title at self as 1. Can even do some of this action. I remember what green is. 6. I know 4 is red. 2. Does this work? Okay, hold on. I know we're deviating from what we're doing, but I need to test this, guys. I'm sorry. If I start the game, and then I go up here, and I do this really weirdly, to be honest. Oh, did I? No, I didn't. Just like if you're up here. I could fix this, to be honest. I made this a while ago. This we're just going to do this till we get to 25. I think if we jump... Yeah, this works better, sir. Creeper Jim 3-1. Sick. How come it does /save though? It doesn't do /title. Is there a second? I don't think I get out if score works. Hold on. I know I'm deviating from our game right here. Maybe like, if you're not interested in my other code fixing, take a P break or something. If score myself PTS matches. Oh, we can just do equals. That's like if it's something else like that. Equals. Oh no, matches is for certain numbers. Okay. Matches 25. Whatever. Okay. So it's if score target PTS matches. If score target PTS matches, and it should be 25. I don't know why it's 24. I'll make this redstone activated just for testing real quick. Chat, am I like something wrong right here? Title. Oh, it goes the okay. At all. The thing about that is that is technically working. That might be because it's just me in the game. Like I don't think that actually is working. Anyways, that's better than we had before anyways. So it does say my name. But I think it's the only person in the game. I'll fix that later. Let's continue with what we're doing here. Alright? I'm deviating from our goal. It's not what we want. So now we need spots to put the button. And we could do the thing I was talking about where we put it on the wall. I think we could do that. So we'll do it like that. Okay, one right there, that's good. Because we want it to be at least sorta equal, you know? That frog scared the shit out of me. So it's not like somebody spawns directly next to a button. But sometimes that's just gonna be how it is. And granted, it's very rare that I ever play this with 6 people. So it is very unlikely that all 6 spots will be filled. Like that one, that guy could snake around. But so could that guy. So could that one. So that one's pretty fair. Unless you're that dude, then it's not at all. Then you're just fucked. Another one here. I heard a wandering trader. Could put one here. And here. High chance of it being over here. Actually, I don't like that. I don't want that to be the case. I don't really want to put too many of these buttons, to be honest, but I want them to be, because right now there's 6. Because I don't want it to be like, oh, I need to, like, over here is where it usually is, like, there's only 4 spawn points, so I gotta check these places. It has to be like, I'm going to hope and pray I find this button before I die horribly. You know? I also want to make it so when you die, you go like up above the arena and you get to see your little comrade friends running around like idiots. I'll put one like back here. There has to be like open space behind it because I can't put command blocks on the ground. Because there's a thing in the, I don't know. If I made it like a pressure plate on the ground, I could have it anywhere. But this is fine. The way it is. Yeah, I think that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, well we should have an even amount for the randomizer. So that way one of them isn't slightly more likely. I'm not actually a fan of the spawn point anymore because you will always, like, if you come here, you always come out here. So I may as well just make the spawn point over here. So I'm just slowing you down. Put it right here. Maybe we actually put them go over here instead. So I feel like a lot of them are towards the middle and not the outskirts at all. There we go. That's better. It's mildly better. Okay, one more button. Over here is lacking a button. Oh, I can't see why though. There's not really a spot to put it. But there is if we do this. Bam. Now that spawn point's super close to that button. Let's touch this one. I don't know, because just like from right here, you are not in the eye line of it, but if you do check around the corner, you would see it. Solution. There we go. Forgot to cover up this part. There we go. So now they might go over here. Unless if they don't go over here either. Okay. I think that's good then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Yeah, that's 8. 6 spawn points. So I think the infrastructure is done here. Now comes the point where I make 2 randomizers. One with 6 outputs, one with 8 outputs. And the 8 outputs put, of course, the 8 buttons. And the 6 outputs are a little bit more complicated. Because if I want it to be round-based, it has to, because it takes a couple ticks. Like, it takes a little bit, it takes like maybe half a second. Probably less than that. It kind of depends on how big the randomizer is. But it takes a little bit of time. It's not instant to randomize. Like, there is a bit of a delay from when you click the button to where you get teleported. So, I don't know. Let's just build the randomizers. They need a lot of space. We'll put them... I don't know. If we're going to put, like, the lobby here, let's say. So let's obliterate our friend here. Turn him to dust. And I don't know how flammable this is, but we're going to let it cook a little bit. I don't even know if fire spreads. I might have fire spreads off. Because some of my, like, flammable stuff is burned down. We also need to figure out how to make the dudes spawn, like, naturally. Because if I summon them in with commands, they will not die. But I wonder if I give them, like, resistance a bajillion, if it'll be okay. Also, we have regen. Why? What was giving us regen? When I step over here, I get regen, like, instantly. I think those blocks are giving us regen. But it kind of seems like... again. Can you get regen from inside? I don't think so. You can. If you stand in the corner, you can get regen. This game was its whole thing. I should come back and revisit this one and fix, like, the game itself. It's a lot of technical issues. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I don't know why I have regen from so far away. Or why I have it forever now. Something's giving it to me, dude. What game is giving me regen 4? Because it's not the one at spawn, because the one at spawn gives it for like 15 seconds. If I go to the lobby, I know it is. No, it's not. It could be, maybe. So if I go here, yeah, I get regen 2 for 15 seconds instead of regen 4. So I wonder if I am loading in the blocks from volleyball. I think I am. I think because you get regen in this game, so you don't die when you hit the barrier floor. That is unfortunate. I did not know that. Okay, well, we just gotta figure out. Well, if you have it in the lobby, that's fine. But the issue occurs when you are in the actual game and have regen 4. Solution: I turn off this command block. And because the volleyball doesn't work very well anyways. So it's a black market game and not a whole one. It's a lot of barrier blocks. Into the cloud. Which one gives me regen? Oh, one of them. One of them gives me regen. I don't know which one gives me regen, to be honest. Is it like out? I don't know, guys. I don't know. But like, I've already built my thing. I don't want to move it. I don't think there's any like hidden blocks in this area. I think it's just these. Maybe there is one. I don't know. It's definitely not here. Because you don't have regen. Because you can die in this game. And I get it when I come over here. It definitely seems to be like an orbit around over here. I can't really test it like from spawn side. It's definitely in volleyball. Like 100%. Any command blocks in the test one? I don't think so. I can't even ignore it either. Like, I need to find this command block. Because otherwise... Because for generation 6. Like, you might be able to tank the creaking hit. I don't think so, actually. You know nothing about it? You get one hit anyways, like he obliterates you. It's probably fine. And you only get it in this corner of the map. So this guy has a mild advantage. Yeah. Okay. This is okay. So in a little lobby area. All lobby really needs is a go. You need a little spawn, and then you need to go. So, and I wanted it to be like above too. I said that. It's very close to these Rex. Because once we bring up all these walls, I want it to be like, maybe I'll have like a giant black concrete box, and you get to see down on the arena as your friends run away from the creaking. You know? So, like, should that be there? I don't think so, because if that is like the little lobby area, then you can just load back in while you're up there. We don't want that. Update chat, I'll be back. Hello, lovely patrons. I have returned. No more break time. Break time exploded. It went kablama. I have an Uncrustable sandwich. What were we working on? We're working on randomizers in the lobby. That's right. Okay, so I think the viewing room should not be the lobby. Because then in the lobby, you could, like, map out where you want to go. The lobby should be separate. The question is what to make it out of now. Oh, we could use the sap. We could use or the resin stuff. You know? With the new update. This stuff is really not that pretty, to be honest. You get resin from killing them, or is it, like, in the trees? Because I don't think you can kill them. Or no, you can. You destroy the hearts and they die. My Uncrustable is completely frozen. I'm feeling on rocks. It's okay, we ball. I don't want to use resin, it's really ugly. I can use mud though. Mud's kind of cool. I do kind of like this. We'll keep it on. We'll keep it on the hotbar. Okay, so we could just have it run multiple times, like the randomizer. But how would it know how many people there are? Could I have a selector, perchance? I don't know, but for now, we're just going to make a crappy little box made out of mud bricks. And we'll make it pretty later. My hubs for the minigames are pretty big, usually. This one bigger. Because we just gotta have like a return, and then like buttons on the wall that you click to like play the game. It'd be like this, to be honest. You know, I was kind of shitting on the resin, that it does look kind of cool. Very high contrast. Very saturated, I should say. It's like gold bricks. I don't know why I'm gonna need 3 buttons, but I put them there. And then usually behind the player, there's a back to hub button. And then we just kind of need to play. I don't know, we should have like a selector for how many players. And that's how many times it runs. We should also angle the hub this way so the command blocks are away from the arena. So that way, like, let's say like we have a really big randomizer and their randomizer outputs ended up over here. The guy who gets TP'd here is not closer to the command block than the next guy waiting to be TP'd into the game. So it's better to have this way. I don't know. I think we're going to need really one button. Maybe 2 to guess for a selector if I want to do that. Yeah, we do this. It's gonna be really ugly. We'll make something pretty later. Oh, this isn't good though. There we go. Doesn't matter. We can leave it there. So let's work on the selector first, I guess. It just needs to like mesh this button. You know? Like when this button to start the game goes, it needs to know the value of this. Therefore, how many times to repeat the teleport. So, in the most obvious way, just have a lectern. And you flip the lectern. This doesn't feel very cool. So we could instead have it. Hello, Kitty. Where, so we'll say the creaking, I like it just like that as a decoration. Because usually with Schitzel blocks, you put the button on it. But it doesn't really look good for this. Because it doesn't cover up the creaking fully. So just be on the floor, and that would just be the little decoration. Then we'll take a sign up top. We use the pale wood, you know, very thematic, and be like start. And this is player amount. Or you select, doesn't put player select. And then we can have two buttons and a sign down here that changes based on what you've put. Or I could just have it like tell you what it is, like in like as a subtitle. That's probably better actually. Probably less complicated. Just have it tell you it as a subtitle. Looks kind of strange though. I could just have it cycle, where it increases it by 1. So if you just like, bam, bam. But see, that kind of takes forever. When instead you can be like, oh, it's like, you'd click it to see how much. I don't know. I think maybe the sign is a lot more polished. We could even do it like this. So it's player amount 6. And we'll hit them with a color change. What color looks good, we think? Okay, I just made it black, like a fucking idiot. Doesn't pop up. Change. Oh, it did. It's just really unnoticeable. What if we glow it? Oh, yeah. Look how official that looks, guys. Our cursors appear to be invisible, though. I don't know. 4's red. I don't really like that at all. There's a pink. The green wasn't bad, to be honest. Oh, you can use the letters, too. It'll be bright green. Oh, I like that a lot. Let's do that. And then we could just do this, and this is increases, this decreases it. Let's try that. Probably could use some command blocks. Okay. This is like the less exciting part, I guess. You know? Sorta. Okay. First things first, let's grab a scoreboard preset. I highly doubt I have it loaded up already. But there's a chance. I don't. Or would have a scoreboard preset. I think this is where it originally was. But no, I definitely changed it. This one has a scoreboard preset 100%. Yes, okay. I might have this. I use this so much, I might give this its own structure block, to be honest. Scoreboard. Is that anything already? No. Okay, this is scoreboard. Alright, come over here. And we'll put it over here, actually, instead of over there, because that's where I want the randomizer to go. And this never gets touched by the game. This is just for us to set it up. Scoreboard. Okay. And this one, we're going to have PC for player count. We never really need to remove it at all. PC. And if we ever display it, it'll just be player count. We don't need anything special. Because you will never display it. Oh no, this is to show it up. We don't want this. Why is for testing we do? Player count. But in the actual game, we won't display it at all. Wait, what? No, this is to add. This is to display it. And when we're not adding at all, we're going to be adding our favorite friend, Dash. He's real cool. PC. Your player count 0 currently, right? So scoreboard players add dash PC. That's not what we want though. Maybe it is. Scoreboard players add dash PC 1. Yes, perfect. And then below it, we'll have the opposite. Scoreboard players remove. But what we should do is, you can never play by yourself, so it'll never be 1. So actually, let's grab this on a structure block just to capture it. We'll have a little air bubble, it's fine. And instead, we need to scoreboard objective. We need to check the score. Isn't there like a score check thing? Scoreboard. So Scoreboard players. Test. Scoreboard players test. Scoreboard players test. Our boy Dash. PC. And you check if it's 6. And you check if it's below 6, if it is. If it's 1 to 6. I wonder if that's like between 1 to 6, or if it is. I think it's between, so we'll do 1 to 5. And you got chain command block, which would be, actually no, we need to load our other thing, then turn this into a chain command block. That's conditional. Do that again, but 1 lower. I don't know why I broke the block. -2. Actually, if we do this, we can save ourselves a slight amount of time. There we go. Turn this to remove. We need to alter this. Oh, it's not the same. We need to copy this. Load CB, change it to a save. Change the parameters. Save. And it's gonna do that, we're just gonna ignore it. Load. Never mind, we're not gonna ignore it, we're just gonna press save again. We're gonna load it below. And we're gonna do, I guess, the same thing, but it's 6 and 2 instead, I think. Click that, it should say, there should be an issue. It said 0, and it can never be at 0, ideally. Yeah, 0 is not in range to 1 to 5. This is to add. So if it's at 5, so it does include it, okay. Once it's at 6, oh, if it's at 6 we don't, okay, this is right, that's right. And then down here, that's on. 0 is on 2 to 6. Meaning if it's at 1, but it will always be at least 2. It should be 3. Okay. And we come over here, and we can just change this to be like at 3. So there's 3 players now. It is in range. No output. Always, this needs to be always active. Forgot to change that. It works, okay. Ideally, once I get to 2, I can no longer say, like, there's no more. There's always will be 2. Same thing for this. It can only be 6. 6 is max. Okay. And now, we make a separate little chain thing going on. Or little checker. That will set up the sign. So there can only be, there's only 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this doesn't really matter a whole lot, because we're going to copy and paste one chain anyways, but I like to be organized. It's a bit close to space it out a little. And so we need to do the test again, which I think is this one. Yes. So we should just copy this. Change this to an always. No, we'll make it keep redstone. And to repeat, that's going to test 1-1. And then it will clone the block. This will clone it. So this isn't going to be a very big thing. So we're going to do, this needs to be a chain, always active, chain, clone, bum, 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 and this is the block above the command block. And it's going to be pasting it here. 202 5772. 202 5772. 202 5772. Is that 202 negative? No, okay. And then, so logically, why is this a J command block? Must have misclicked. This needs to be conditional as well. And so, if we grab this, player amount, I think it was like C? No. B, A. It was probably B. This isn't. It's fine. And we're saying this is 1. We need to glowing second. I'm very glad I voted for the squid. This is so much better. Being able to highlight stuff. But it can never be 1. It can never be 1. So I shouldn't be testing for it. It can never be 1. 2. That's our lowest it can be. So it should be 2. Between 2. And so if I'll just make it always active. I'll lower it down to 2. Yeah, it changes. Sweet. Okay. So now I need to copy this little thing right here. Load CB. Save. It needs to be Y is 2. And Z is 2. I don't know why they're glitchy sometimes. Oh my fucking god, dude. I don't know why, like, when I do the thing where I load and save, it just, like, reverts itself. And this is right, but it's, like, not. Okay, it's not including the sun. Maybe the sun's just not visible. You know? It also glitched out again. I think it's just invisible. I think that's why it's not popping up. Let's see an offset of 1. Oh. Yeah. And just keep doing this until get to 4, I think. I think it's the last one. Yeah. So instead of 2, it is 3. I made a mistake. I know you might think I was incapable of doing that, but I did. Oh, player amount 6. Because unlike 1, it can be 6. This just needs to become 3-3, 4-4, 5-5, finally 6-6. And that is an interactive little sign. So, yeah, check that out. I'm kind of wishing now that the sign was in the middle. Because right now, when you're looking at the bottom button, you cannot see the sign. But it is far too late, and I do not care. You feel me? Okay, and we can also obliterate the scoreboard. But I think, does it get rid of, yeah, it gets rid of the entire thing, to not just the this. So, obliterate that. So now it exists again, but it just isn't displayed, and this still works. Perfect. I accidentally sent a 6-second voice recording to the group chat on my phone. How silly of me. What was that noise? That's such a strange impact noise. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, my dog gets broken again. It's like squishy, but like sometimes it's like not. Anyways, randomizer. So we need to figure out how to make it so that it repeats itself, depending on how many players are selected. I'm gonna bump up the music, you know? I've been streaming, but it's still silent for me, you know? It's all alone. Playing Minecraft. My dumbass dog won't shut up. I don't know what's wrong with her. She keeps barking. What's I doing? Music. Let's get these tunes in here, chat. Still isn't very loud. It's fine. Maybe it's fading out. That's why it's so quiet. Maybe it's because I have game volume out so far. Now I just think it's louder for you guys, but not me. I don't know. my grandpa. A lot of problems. My household. Got a dog. Got grandpa. Lots of problems. Okay, so how are we gonna make it repeat? Maybe it should. I don't know. Say it could like remove one and it does it until there's like until there's 0. But then we'll get stuck with like the player amount can't be 0. I want us to make it that like when they go back to lobby, they get ads to it. I don't know. I just need it to be like it needs to count how many times it's done it. But I wonder if you can do if score matches another scoreboard. Let's try that. If it's too many slashes. Or if just scoreboard, it's not if score. Scoreboard. God damn it. Ugh. Never see it coming. Layers. D. Test. D. PC. No, that's not what we want here. We want it to be like, I think that was objective, or execute. That would do like matches. Hold on. We have an execute somewhere. I do. Because we could do this. If score of our boy Dash. He's a real one. Of PC. Matching this for, so maybe like equals. Dash. Yes, you can, of a different scoreboard. Okay. So. This is huge. This is progress here. So would we like put it on the end of each output? I think we would. We put on the end of each output that it would put a redstone block. Okay. Hold on. There's a button right there. Some sandstone. It would, okay. So we can put one of those right there, along with a command block that has a 1 tick delay that sets block below it to air. Oh, what'd I do? Then, yeah, it does like just, I'll make the tick longer. Like 2 ticks. Yes. So that way you can repeat it. So then we need our trusty randomizer here. We also need a second scoreboard to create. And this scoreboard will be called... Can't be PT. Well, it could be PT. Yeah, it can. Because PTS is points, but PT is not. This is for players teleported. put this player telly. Don't want to spell out teleport it. Scoreboard objective display. I don't know what it was before. So I display PT sidebar. Probably. I don't know. I was wrong. We can actually look in chat for it. Set display. Objective set display. Set display sidebar. Set display sidebar. PT up here. Didn't work. Scoreboard objectives, set display, sidebar. Scoreboard objectives, set display, sidebar. I'm such a silly little goose, dude. For objective instead of objectives. There we go. Player tell me. So now we just need to make the randomizers. We'll come back to that. Come back to the other thing. But for now, I need to make the randomizers. Which are pretty simple. So we do technically need to. Hold on. This should not be like this. This should start the beginning of the game, right? Which should activate two separate things that kick into action. One that is like all the commands for the game, and also another randomizer. So on this line, we'll have like a bunch of commands for all the setup stuff, like probably like spawning the creaking. Or maybe we'll like put the creaking hearts in there, so like over time, the longer you take, the more there is. Maybe the creaking will be a separate thing, but there's probably other commands, right? Besides just... Probably not. Oh, I guess I put in the actual scoreboard. We'll get to that when it comes to it. We need one of these bad boys. And then this will have two separate outputs where we can put a redstone block. It's probably just be a green block. Put a redstone block above this one to like set it off again. So the first reaction will actually be slightly shorter or slightly slower. Oh, air. It's important too. For breathing and for that command block. Okay. Then after that, it will go down a step. Maybe. Maybe not. It has to come out a little, because otherwise that redstone block will lock the hopper. And then up here, need a comparator. I think it's just an L like this. I'm pretty certain. And then down here, we have a sticky piston. which is going to push. I actually can't quite remember. Because if it's short, we want it to go, but if it's a long one, we want it to cancel out the short one. So this one should be slightly slower. Yes. And so then if we put some lamps on the end of this, lamps, and then we put in an item and a shovel. It doesn't have to be, it could be any tool, but I like shovels. Like my spoons. When we hit this, it seems to be a dropper, not a dispenser. Doesn't have a 2-tick delay. Okay, so seems I've done this wrong. Because either the spoon's never getting... So that should not be happening. Why is that? Maybe it's supposed to be like this. Let's try that, I guess. We'll move the whole thing back after. There we go. We put the coal block back in. It should give us perfect 50-50 signals. There we go. I finally broke it. So that is that. So now we could move it back a block, to be honest. But to save like some space. But I don't actually care that much. Now what we can do is first fill in all of this because this bothers me a little. It's just out here levitating like a whore. Need a structure block. And this one is the player one, so this only needs 6 outputs. Which actually might be problematic now I think about it. I'm sure I'll figure it out. We just can save, or save whole thing. 3. This is also 3. This is 3. But this is a slight 2. Oh, this is actually all we need. Oh. 5. Because then right here, yeah, okay. And this can just be CM. Actually, let's rename that randomizer. It's not good. It's on the ground, apparently. Or not also. It just, I must have placed it on top of the lamp. Actually, what we're gonna do is put it high up to CM -3. Load it, and then save this as randomizer. Random. Right, RDM, random. Is that anything? No. I always gotta check it in case it's something. Because that could be detrimental if you have a game that uses structured blocks with that name and then starts loading something else and destroys the entire game. That'd be very not good. You feel me? And now, this is actually only for the ones that go to the left. Right now, we have 4. And then if I add this one, that's 5 and 6. Which adds the issue of that these two you will be less likely to get. Something I'm thinking about right now is that because it's a randomizer and now it's not set, that it's not going to be a different spawn point every single time. It's just likely to be a different spawn point every single time. This is problematic. To be honest, I'm okay with that. There's some rare spawn points. You know? I do structure load. Like a nerd. Structure load. Right here. Oh no. R and D. Right where I'm standing. Did I put RDN for randomizer? No. Oh shit, what I put it as? Check stream, where's my phone? See, Twitch is helpful. I got this, guys, don't worry. How do I like back up? What if I pause it? How do I like back up? I have no idea. It's fine. I'll just like guess what a randomizer. I feel like R&D random. Well, that's not it. I don't know what I called it. RNR, stupid. RDR. Red Dead Redemption. I have no idea. I don't know how to check stream. It's still CB though, so. Or CM. I don't know why I went off that triple when I forgot that it's still saved as CM. So I can just do this. Chat, why am I such a monkey is the question. Okay, I have to be in this, I guess. Okay, so this is... And then if I come over here as well and do it, the rotation of 180, or flipped, I guess. 0. I think it's X. I don't know where to get though. Over X, yeah. Or that's Z. That's Z. I think we also have to be over here. Nah. Over here. Z. Oh, it did have to be over there. Update. I did have to be over there. Free me. I do not deserve this. Okay. So right now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 outputs. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we add another one over here, it becomes our 6 outputs. With these two being way more common. Which I'm okay with, you know? It's gonna be how it is. Is that 2 of them are considerably more common than the other ones. Okay. Now we need our command block string that that actually teleports you. And then it also checks if player telly, it increases player telly by 1. And then it... Okay. So from right here. Right. So first thing, it increases the telly. Scoreboard. Players. Add. Dash. Players teleported. 1. Then after that, it checks. Huh, no. It needs to teleport them away. Which usually the teleport at the end, because then you stop loading it. But that doesn't matter because it's trying to see if there are people here, right? And if nobody's here, when they get teleported away and nobody's there, then there's no need to continue doing command blocks. Either way, I think they'll still register if they're in there. So this will TP them away. This will check if it matches. And if it doesn't, then no, this needs to be an execute command. So this will check if it doesn't, and if it does, it will place a redstone block here, and then it'll be happy. So it's already here. Then it's TP at player, and we will just put tildes for now, because we don't actually have the commands yet. Might get AJ in here to help me with that, but maybe not. Because I always like having a buddy tell me what the commands are. And after that, we need to execute as all players at all players. If, make it big, if score was it? Score for, I think I did this in chat, didn't I? If score dash, okay, scoreboard. If score dash players teleported matches dash, what was this, PC for player count, run, make it big again, run set block, and then what is that? That is this one. It's just one above me. 19768. And that's also 1975868. 1975868. 197. Five, 8, 6, 8. These are both negative. I think that's what it was. 5, 8, 6, 8. Man, I'm good. It's got to be one above where I was standing. I think that's that right there. Oh, redstone block. Redstone underscore block. Oh no, if it doesn't match, if it does match. Huh, okay, this is wrong. It's if it doesn't match, it should do it again. So how do we invert it? You know? Because there's equals. But is there like a does not equals? I don't think so. Also, it should be equals and not matches. I don't know. So we could do like a redstone torch that inverts the signal, but like it's still not the same thing. You know? Could be toggleable. Get T flip-flop that when that does its thing gets triggered twice, so it toggles it on and off again. Doesn't it run through? We could try that. Could try that. So Good dropper. I can't quite remember how to do these. Is it like... No. So I don't think they can do it up. And like this is the block I think that you input it on. It's been a bit since I made T flip flop. It's a new inventory glitch where you can get stuck and you can't move at all. Which is unfortunate. So that didn't work at all. It's the issue here. They're just stuck in here. Surely I used one of these somewhere else. You know? Like, where else would I use one? Maybe not in this map, I didn't. I'll just look it up. Yeah, I did this like the wrong way around. Hold on. Where were we? Over here. This is supposed to go the other way around. So it's like... This goes down. Maybe. Wait, these are in the same direction. Wait, what? No. Supposed to go this way. Okay, now let's try this. This stuff still doesn't get hit. Maybe, like, you have to put input from somewhere else, by chance? Maybe, yeah, maybe the input goes in here. Because that way it hits both of them. But I think output still comes up from here. Put that there. That's here. Okay, well that just didn't do anything at all. Oh, I think it's cycling it now. So let's put it, it's like wherever you place it, it's where it ends up. Put that there. Nope, ends up here. But I thought hoppers couldn't go... What? Maybe this is an old design. That's where hoppers couldn't... They definitely can shoot up. This is shooting up. So right now it's over here, right where it should be. You click it again. And it hasn't moved. Well, that's just not cool at all. I think, because I swear it was curved. I think it... I don't know. I remember making it like this. Maybe I just had the input wrong on this one. I swear the input comes out of here, though. Oh, let's try it. Okay, it's in here right now. It's over there. It's in there. It's in here. So this is like a triple one where like you have to click it twice, which is not what we want at all. It should like, I don't know, it should just like work. Both of these should go at the same time. Both of these should trigger. And that's in there. You hit it again. Back up. It's nowhere because it doesn't hit this one. Look online again. Guess this one's on Java. We'll give it a try. This one is like, it's like this. And his output is here, and his input's up here. Maybe it's because it's not getting hard powered. Maybe that was an issue. Because I was soft powering it. No, I think button's hard powered. Well, this one doesn't work at all. It's in there. Okay, let's unhard power it. This works. I think some need you to hard power it and some don't. And in our case, we don't want to hard power it. Just come out do anything. Or maybe we're hard. I don't know, man. All I know is that this should be moved slightly back. So that way it works. As intended. Oh my god. Let's go with this design here. Just move it back one. I think so it was. I feel pretty certain. Okay, that connects up now. And then, but this is our other issue. We need to split it because, well, I guess we could put a redstone block right here. Would that trigger it? I'm not sure if it would. Does not. That's okay. We can just have the button move around a bunch. I don't know. could do this as well. And this can be our separate output. That works. Okay. Well, that should work. That should be a go, I guess. Maybe. No, it's doing the same thing everyone did, where it puts it back. Why was it working before, but not now? Oh, okay, it has sustained input. Okay. So we just need to put this over here again. It was initially set block. Bam, bam, bam. Error. And we'll put a single tick delay on that. No tick delay, I mean. How could I be so foolish? Okay. What the hell? That's quicker than the button. Why does it not work? Why does the button work but not the redstone block? Why is this thing mad racist? Maybe the sustained input is good? Possibly? It is. Sustained input's good. Interesting. Interesting. Doesn't matter, it works now. Okay, so. Now let's put some lights on this. So we can see if this randomizer works. Oh, that was what we were doing this whole time. Was that we were checking so that way, like... Yeah. So what we were doing here is, right? So when you click it... We gotta put a repeater on this. But so the whole system is lit up, which is okay. That's fine. Right? Maybe. I think so. Because, like... This didn't work, I thought it would. Why didn't it, though? Why didn't it just, like, continue to have the item in the hopper? Oh, because they're soft. No, they should be locked. This one's locked. This one has its stuff stuck in the hopper. But then it's like, oh, it matches, or like, it doesn't... Dude, this didn't fix fucking anything at all. It does... If it's like, oh, it does match. It sends a signal. It turns it off. But twice. That's if it does match, not that if it doesn't match. This idea was stupid. And didn't fix the problem even slightly. Unless, hear me out. Or don't. It's okay too. If we put a redstone torch right there. Right, you feel me? You feeling me here? And this will be like our redstone block. And if it goes, right, so it doesn't detect if nothing happens. We could also do it where it's on a clock, where like we see how many ticks it takes for one of these cycles to go, so it's on a clock where it'll continually do them until it's told not to. Let's go with that instead of whatever this is right now. This disgusting, stupid, inelegant design that could never even think of rivaling the previous one. We haven't gotten a whole lot of progress on, to be honest here. At the end of our session, actually, I still got like 30 minutes. It's nearing though. I've been playing for like 2.5 hours, a little longer. We definitely made some progress, but like I thought I'd have the game done. This randomized bullshit, man. Should have had 6 pressure points. Now this is cooler. This is cooler. So much cooler. So much more cash money, as the kids say. I can't remember the idea I had before, I'm gonna be honest. Ugh. Gotta think. I gotta remember what the previous idea was. Oh yeah, the clock, where it just continuously goes until it's told not to. Habibi. I apologize. This would be like a really short loop. This is 4 ticks. But like, how long? Because each piston's a tick. And I think every dispenser is also a tick. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is where I diverged a little. 5, 6. So what we could do is move this back and put a 2 tick. Oh wait, but we're not including these, the repeaters. So it's 1. We'll start with this line first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But that's also a maybe. If it shoots through, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put signs on how much each thing is. So that we can like try to even them out maybe, so they're all like the same amount of ticks. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 6 ticks. This is still 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, and this is still just 7. And the pistons don't actually matter because the pistons only get triggered when it's not that path. So those don't actually add anything. And then on this side, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. That looks good. I guess like that makes sense. So this side itself, so this is 7, 8, so this, if we did this, that would add 1, so this would be 6. This would be 8, and this would be 7. So it would be identical. Right? Shortest one would be 7. But like the shortest one would be 6. So we need 2 tick repeaters on these to make them 8. You could even do this on those, and then these become 8, and then yeah, 2 tick repeaters on these. Okay, so it's all 8 ticks. Every single one of them takes 8 ticks to get to them. So then if these are all 2 tick, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bam! 1, 2, 3, 4. Figure out how to detect like once the button's pressed. And then when it receives, so we need to invert this, but so right now it's like there, it's happy, it's fine. But then when it receives a signal from anymore. But then how do we reset it is the question. We could do something like it's also back powering itself too. So it's like when this is there, it's also powering this block, which is powering that. But I don't think that actually matters. I think we're fine. It's a possible issue. AJ actually got online, so maybe he'll come help me and read coordinates to me. But this is more important right now, is getting this going. Because if that, and then do a little something like this, comes down here and it powers the piston to keep it up. Is that, hold on, is that part of the bottom one? No. Yes. That's problematic. Need to uncompact this then. But basically I'm just making a really short little pulse that doesn't work at all. That we can feed into the thing. That'll like kickstart the reaction again once this block's gone. Can use to power the piston. Yeah. No. Guys, I really don't know here. Because once it sends off a little pulse, it needs to stop until it's turned off again. Which could be done by having this on like a 2-tick delay and getting powered. I don't know how it's gonna be powered, but it's gonna get powered somehow. Like that. So it goes down. That's not what I want. A lamp, me, I need a lamp. You see some visuals here. That stays powered, but not for the reason that worries me. So like that. So let's see, and then until... Yeah. Oh, this needs to be hard powered. So right now the loop would be going. Then bam. Turns off. Okay, this is good. So now we just need to feed this line into the circuit. But I think it's just this easy. Like that. I think. No power's getting through. I think the repair's be on the other side. Are you getting powered by something else? No, it can't be, right? I didn't need this at all. I realized that it stays like that. No matter what. Why is it not going through? It's just like automatically turning on. Like instantly. Oh. It's working, sorta. It's powering itself? Oh, it's back powering. But it wouldn't back power if it did that. Why do you not send a signal? What double? That technically works, but it doesn't shoot up the piston, so. Actually, it doesn't technically work. Why? It's also so quick that it's cycling, because it takes a long time for the item to go back in. It needs to be like this. That's just kind of how it has to be. It has to be like that. But now it's locked right now. Like, it's not turning... Oh, never mind. I still don't know why this isn't sending power through. It should be. Unless they changed it. I guess Bedrock Redstone's a bit slower, but like it should go through. I don't know why it's not. Guys, I don't know. This is like perfect, but it's like not, you know? It's pee break time. Put down the sign. Pee break. This is how all breaks should be done on Twitch. Through a Minecraft sign. bad. Pee bad. Pee break over. No more peeing. Pee exploded. As with all things. Oh, no. I do not want to watch HBO Max. I want to play Minecraft. I hit the remote by accident. There was this one episode. It was some like CIS. Or CIS. What the fuck am I talking about? I don't know, man. The one. CIS. It's not CIS. Maybe it is CIS. It could be CIS. The government agency. There's a show about it. And it was like this guy, one of the dudes was like stuck in this lab room with like a contagion or something like that. But he couldn't leave. And like he thought he was gonna die, and like they had like a glass door, and like his daughter comes up to it, and she asks if he's gonna die, and he's like, "We're all gonna die." Cause he was talking about how like no matter what, you're gonna die no matter what. I don't know. I said no matter what multiple times, but I thought like I don't know why I thought that when he said that he's gonna like pull out a bomb and blow up the entire agency. Sweetie, we're all gonna die. Boom. If he's going down, everyone's going down with him. Anyways, funny aside, we have serious work. Why the hell doesn't this thing work? I do not know. To put it quite simply, does the cat know? No, the cat knows nothing. Because the cat has nothing behind its eyes, and all it thinks about is death and destruction. Anyways, yeah, even while I was peeing, I was thinking about it a little bit. I don't know how we could possibly make like an inverted, a single, I don't know. It just like, it needs to keep the loop going. Like every single time it needs to send another pulse when it gets to the end. But then also it needs to block it if it's... Oh my god. I don't know why I thought it had to be one contraption. We can have separate things. We can have a command block that reads if it's done or not. And then we can have just this singular chain of... like, I don't think you guys are ready for this. This stroke of genius. Oh, it actually selected our one command block. And then it'll put... And then the... So... My bad. We put the air block thing here. Set block. God, it's so slow to type in this. Oh, itchy palm. Set this to air. After a single tick delay. Okay. And then this will be hooked up to a repeating command block that checks. So this needs to be this command block, this one. Yeah. I'm just do this in the console command just to show how good I am. Struck. Oh god. Can't spell structure right. Structure. Save. CB. Tilde, 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 and make these -1. And I think there are ways to save structures like to like the cloud, and you can make them reappear other places. But I'm not sure how to do that. But I never really needed to before, you know? You feel me, gang? Make this repeat. Okay. And so then we put a comparator on this. And if it is true, it will... Hold on. I need to invert this. It'll retract if it's true. Okay, so now, right, 193, just make the command first. This one is done for, we're not using this anymore. And instead, we'll make this the TP. Because I feel like there were issues before with this. This is going to be TP app player, and then that'll, like, the place, right? And this instead will be the set block. So that way, if you're the last person, all the commands are done when you leave. So there's like 197 something, I don't know. 197, blah, blah, blah. Redstone block. Sure, we won't put that yet. 19368. And then it was 57, so 2 blocks below that would be 59. I believe. Yeah, 59. Okay. So then that should be good to go. So it's probably gonna take a couple of attempts because there's only one like output. That was quick, and now it should be an infinite loop. Except that it's in the wrong spot. I'm not. Why are you infinitely spawning here now? Oh, yeah. Get rid of this. This needs to check. This needs to do anything. Oh, it actually was set to that. Check that out. Okay. So then now, once that happens, it needs, so to teleport everybody, it needs to go up here. And it'll have like a delay. And then right here, with, we'll say like a 5 tick, 1 tick delay. So wee delay. It will do scoreboard setting. It will set the TP down to 0. So it's ready for next time. Scoreboard. Players. Set. Our boy Dash. Players teleported 0. I think that's it. And then we'll make this TP on a tick of 2. Okay, that should be good. So, replace that real quick. Sounds to 0. And we need 4 TPs. Let's take a couple attempts. I don't think the button's hooked up. It's not. That's really embarrassing. That's 1. And then it just continuously does that, I think. Oh, didn't. Oh, crits. Okay, first thing, right? Let's copy and paste these command blocks. So we don't have to do this where we just kind of hope we get it. Don't have to do this tomfoolery. Yeah, this is CM. I do CB for like single command blocks, and I do CM for like big groupings of them. But usually CM is like 8 command blocks. It doesn't really matter. It's just the way I like to use my temporary structures. I was internally debating if I should use CM or CB because it was so small. Okay, it's probably the last thing we're going to do is test this, and then I think it's going to be stream, because I'll be back on it later. I'll probably continue streaming. But I gotta go. So, yeah. But hopefully I'll finish this game today. This is like all the really like heavy command block stuff. Oh shit. This was computer CM. This was when I was doing on the computer because it doesn't capitalize. The last time I used my computer to, or I just used a keyboard. I don't think I ever used a computer in this world. To do stuff is when I was working on Capture the Flag. That was ages ago. That was so long ago. That was like half a year ago. That was the last time I used a keyboard. And I used a CM command, I guess. So I guess I could have used a keyboard more recently. But capital C. Goodbye, lag. Contamination ahead sign. We will remember you. Okay. So we're still trying to get to 4 here. Because our failure amount is 4. Weirdly enough, we actually got the same one. We are statistically more likely to get these 2 in the middle. Which means that those 2 have to be very far apart. Yeah, 4 and it stops. Wait, but I shouldn't have to keep hitting the button every time. I should do it automatically. That was the whole point. So when I hit the button, what's happening? Oh my god, I didn't put redstone block. That's why it's not working. And now I gotta go and type all that in every single one. Or I just redo the paste, to be honest. Just test it right here. What happened? Does it like once more? Oh, because only that one does it again. Okay, well, that does work. Okay, so let's do this again. Load CM. Save CM. And then I go around and do the same command. Okay, now this should work. Logically. So I click the button once. I'll be... What's happening? Why is it continually... I think it's like not fast enough. There needs to be like a way longer delay. Gotta make it to the command block. Hold up. Gotta turn off command blocks for a sec. This happens a lot. Beds work. Why is beds work like an option? Why would you not want to be able to sleep? I like how this is actually implemented in the game now, and it's not something you have to do with commands. What was I doing? Command blocks somewhere. Which treats. Command blocks no longer enabled. Top teleport media fire. This 3 ticks. We'll make this 4 ticks. Because we want them to stick around slightly longer than all the command blocks are done now. That's what you should do for commands. It's always slightly because at least in Bedrock, maybe not in Java. Java's, things fucking work in Java. But you need to be really close to command blocks to make them work, at least in Bedrock. So the player should always be the last thing to leave the area. And like, the command block should be done doing their thing before the player leaves. Otherwise, you get a lot of issues. Or, like, half your commands don't work, and they just get used on the next person that shows up. Because they all, like, instantly go. Okay. Why did nothing happen? Oh, it's AJ. Unfortunately for him, I am, like, getting off really soon, but I'll invite him to the party. What up, AJ? He's silent. So I need to turn it back on. Command blocks. Would explain why it doesn't work, That would make sense.
I'm watching the stream. I know that you were getting off soon. I just wanted.
Yeah, I thought that. Like, I'm pretty sure AJ's watching the stream. But I've been diligently working. What was I doing? Command blocks on. Refit this.
Alright.
Okay. 1,
Anyway.
2, 3,
But yeah.
4.
So,
4.
something about Weeping Angels? I didn't catch the title. I don't know what you're doing.
So Weeping Angels. Oh, you're not there from the beginning? You just watch me do command blocks?
No. Yeah, I mean, yeah, honestly.
I created an infinite loop again. Why does it not retract it? It should just...
Listen, I don't know how to explain this, but you are very good background noise.
Makes sense. Yeah, the command box. Okay. Turn it back off again.
Dude, honestly, I was, like, genuinely considering, like, playing Slime Rancher while just listening to your stream.
Oh, I guess chill. Like, sometimes I scream sometimes when I get angry. Like, just that. But usually
I mean, hey, if anything, that's part of the experience. It's part of the experience.
It's like those, like sleep videos where it's like, or like 4 hours of sounds interrupted by like somebody being shot and murdered. Like, there's this guy on YouTube who does that, where he makes like these like relaxing sleep videos, and at some random ass time you can hear a girl screaming and getting shot. And it's the funniest, or like a car accident and somebody like screaming in pain. It's the funniest shit ever. And it's like so sudden where it doesn't continue for a while, it's just like a couple seconds. It just really confuses you. Okay. So
That's about
it's too
right.
So we'll just ignore the player thing for now.
But anyway, so yeah, Weeping Angels minigame. How
So the new mob, right?
Oh,
They
yeah,
stink.
I
You weren't
forgot
there for the
about them,
beginning when I was talking
honestly.
about like how I was checking out the new update and stuff. But
I'm actually kind of excited to play this
the
update.
new
I know it's
update
not like a
blows. It's
major,
stupid.
or, well, like there's a lot of stuff, but I mean the resin looks really cool. Um,
Just like,
white wood is neat. And,
I think it's a stupid update. It's like the least Minecraft update ever.
that's like such a stupid thing to say.
It is so on Minecraft. And the enemy that's based off sight, it's like a horror thing. Like that is like it's like 2017 mod right there. And the super high saturated blocks too.
This guy.
So fortunate about the teleport thing.
You know, Creeper, I'm pretty sure people said the same thing about like the Wild update and Caves and Cliffs.
What was the wild
So I don't really
update?
see your point. The Warden, the Deep
Oh
Dark,
yeah, that's just something I was gonna mention. That was the second least Minecraft thing, but this is the most least Minecraft thing.
crazy. Is MC? What's happening? What's happening in 21? Oh. Okay, well, there's some event happening in
Yeah, in Minecraft.
21 or 22 hours.
Okay, well that time nothing happened.
New menu music kind of
And
go
it
crazy.
doesn't stop, it just continues going. Why does the blog not retract?
Oh yeah, right. So Weeping Angels, with the new guys, the Creaking, that's their name, right?
Yeah, I made them super fast and super strong, because like they're actually like the worst enemy ever. Like they're terrible. Like they're terrible at killing you. I need to make this a command. Are you included audio?
They're just like a, yeah, I should be.
Oh, okay. So I was wondering. Slash
They're,
gamer.
they're just a guy.
But no, like they must be like really scary. They do barely any damage, and they're not that quick.
But yeah, so what exactly is the mini game?
So the minigame I have gone for is that it's a big giant maze. There's random spawn points and random. There's like a golden button somewhere you gotta find it. You gotta click it. You get a point. Game restarts. The spawn points and where the button is random. And of course, the gimmick of it in this maze is filled with supercharged guys. And so it's just a race to who can find the button first. Because there was a couple options I thought of. Maybe it was like a survival thing, like you were trying to outlive your comrades. Maybe like you were trying to complete objectives. But I
Maybe
think
every
if I were
time you die, you get docked a point.
yeah, like if I were to go that way, I think it would probably get its own map. Because that's like a gameplay loop and not a round. But maybe not.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Because honestly, I still kind of like, the idea that like the Burger Trials is just kind of like a preview of possible like legitimate games that you could make. Maybe not all of them. You know, there are some mini games
That's how it is.
you can't really make a whole
They
thing
really
out
are
of.
mini.
Like volleyball. You know, like
Volleyball doesn't work at all. I need to fix that really badly.
it's just volleyball. You know, like it's just its own thing. Like
Or like
I don't know what
Spleef,
you're
or
gonna do with it.
Leafy Towers. It's kind of, or Leafy Ladders. It's kind of.
Leafy Ladders is weird. Like
Make it better
you
than that.
could do something with it. It's just for some reason like it's really hard for us to figure out what to do with it.
I don't know. Like, I think it's perfect the way it is. It's fun. It's stupid. The little stuff all around the edges were kind of cool. How like there was alternate power ups to save yourself. But it didn't really change the core to loop too much because going on the ladder was always faster.
Yeah. I feel like Capture the Flag, if it could ever work, would be really epic as its own thing. But yeah, and then yeah, as you said, Spleef. Yeah, well, I don't know. It is definitely its own. Just it's a mini game.
Spleef is Spleef.
That's just kind of how Spleef is. Splatoon though, I could see.
Splatoon's gonna be a gigantic map with all different kinds of maps you can choose to kind of brushes.
Makes me wonder if I could do like an alternate arena for my world. Probably not, but I could maybe.
Yeah, that's all. So that's gonna be the end of stream here. I will figure out why it says this. 50 tick delay. One more time. Right before I go. One more tick. See it. Count to 4.
50 tick delay.
Didn't work at all. Okay. That's stream. Hope you guys enjoyed. I turned this into a video. Most of the guys was just AJ, but there was a lot of people that popped in throughout the stream.
Yeah.
Got to a whole 3 viewers one time, AJ.
Oh my god, so many viewers. Dude.
Yeah, I can talk to you when we get back. Goodbye.